What is inside here? Remember,
Oh, look, it's a locked door.
Right. You don't have enough rooms to open the door. Oh, good.
I wonder why we don't have any.
Yes.
It was so necessary to put that damage on the pole on the
It
sword.
was incredibly strong for no fucking reason.
Oh yeah, this is that enemy that killed him before.
And he's still incredibly strong for no fucking reason.
He's so strong. Look at how much health he took off.
It ate his endurance up, but yeah.
Well, they've always had those flurry attacks.
Doesn't a spider drop down or some shit?
No,
Nah, that happens in a later room.
Anymore. I killed that asshole. I
feel like I should be discussing about Raiden right now.
So I've actually got quite a bit to say about this. So the passage he turned away leads to the jump that he later falls through. I just want you to keep that in mind. It's like a 5-second jog.
Oh my
Excellent.
god.
Oh, excellent. Wow. Unbelievable.
Yes. So you know what's coming is Phil's just going to take another 18 lefts to get where he's supposed to be instead of 3 rights, so. Or however many it is.
Dagger. The grip dagger.
I have $100. It says it doesn't do as much damage as the weapon you're using. Keep going, please.
Mm-hmm. You know, one thing that's pretty cool is if you spot a spider on the ceiling, you can shoot them and then they'll fall and get stunned.
Nothing here but a chest.
Maybe you should have tried to lock onto stuff.
There was a tooltip in the previous video that said that.
Yeah. This isn't Bloodborne. You can lock onto stuff that you're not quite looking at.
Cheap hit.
The enemy bit me. What a cheap hit.
He attacked him once. What a cheap hit.
I'm sure wearing just 500 pounds of armor is not going to come back to haunt him later.
No. Not at all. God damn it.
Yeah, so I do have a lot to say, but it's mainly when the first shield guy pops up, when Phil claims that there's nothing he's going to do. But I know that there's going to be a lot of time of waiting, so...
It's like when you're at the eye exam, and you got to get that puff of air in your eyes.
Yes, I hate that.
You know it's coming, and you can't stand it, and it's going to come, and it's just like watching these videos.
I think that this is much worse after you know all the things he's screwing up, though. Isn't it, though?
It is.
Yep.
Like, oh man, if only Phil had a gun that he could have used to shoot the archer with. If only he had a bomb that he could use to toss onto the bridge to lure that guy.
I'm dead.
If only he had a spell that he could have used to distract the archer.
Fire exploded out of absolutely nowhere, and I had no opportunity to heal or do anything.
Yeah, these guys never used fire bombs before, ever.
No. And when I watched this with Bucket the first time, I saw the guy fucking lob it. I never played the game before this point. We didn't even watch the other 29 videos.
Lords of the Fallen. It should be called Lords of the fucking Dingleberries.
What?
Wow, what an original title. You fucking child.
Out of nowhere. Lose your all health bar. I can't move.
Because you were backing into a corner. Don't use rage.
No, you know what? Go ahead, use rage. Attack. Do the only thing you know what to do.
Why does he get instant hits?
Yes. Because he's countering. He wasted rage completely. He had infinite stamina to wail on the guy's shield until he ran out of stamina and he did nothing.
You can't circle behind him because when you try to hit him, it says he still hit his shield because of the bug.
Because he can turn towards you. 85 damage.
That did nothing.
Oh, sorry, it did nothing.
Do anything to this guy.
The spell went right through his shield and did nearly twice the damage I can do with this pole arm, but it did nothing.
Go, go,
Look at that, Phil, you kicked him! If you kick an enemy, they get in. All their stamina goes to 0, just like when they kick you.
Just like that tooltip at the beginning of the game says that you're bound to the same rules as they are?
Yes.
Huh.
Just kick him! Okay, that works too. You also have plenty of attacks that can sweep under their shield and get inside of it.
Can I
take them out at the legs?
Thank you.
Yep. And that's one of the reasons I really like that claw finger, is because the running, leaping attack can go over their shield and hit them in the head.
Get down there that fast. Fuck you.
You could use a Ghost Merge shard to get your experience back. You've got plenty of them in your inventory.
You could also take, you know, less time on a minion. That'd be better.
Yeah. I keep wanting to call it a boss too, but it's not. It's just, it seems really bossy because Phil wastes so much time with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's going to have to go to, oh look, a mini-boss. Why does he run past him and then change his mind?
Look, they're still going. They're still depleting.
Yeah,
and
because he
whose
didn't
fault?
pick it up.
Yes. Whose fault is that, Phil?
Now you know there's an archer behind him. Oh, I couldn't see him
Yes,
because
he
my
can-
experience was blocking him.
Got him.
Now he just walked right into the fire. He has 2 fire effects going on
I was
right
gonna say,
now.
please say they can like infinitely stack.
I don't know how much
I
they can stack. I never got hit by more than one
I
arrow.
mean, he's gonna explode a firebomb at my feet every time.
If only there was
I
a
have to
gun
take
that I
massive
had.
damage there. There's no way around it.
If only there was a dodge, or a roll,
Or magic.
or a brain.
Yes. If only there was an alternate passage that the crystal led directly towards that I could have taken. That would take me directly to the archer instead of that other guy first. There are so many things he could do.
But what's easier, pitching or actually doing,
Nothing, just scenery.
exploration?
Yeah. Okay, so the viewers coming up is this hole that Phil's going to fall directly into because there's 2 rotten
down.
planks crossing it.
That are broken in the middle.
Yeah, if you're wearing medium armor or less, you actually can walk across it, no problem.
You gotta be fucking joking. An instant kill trick. You fucking
This-
assholes. A fucking
Okay, so I'm going to ask you something,
instant death
Mega.
hit trick.
I like to say that this game runs
What
off
a
of common
bunch of
sense.
cocksuckers.
Would you say, based on what you've seen
Oh
so
my
far, would you say that that's
God.
true or false?
True.
That is some
Like,
serious
every single
trolling
thing we've
bullshit.
seen so far, I would say, oh hey, he's using Quake. 200 damage from Quake.
Did nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
The first time Bucket and I watched that,
this game.
I'm pretty sure we're like, is there a jump button? I don't know. But like now knowing that there's a jump button in this game,
Yeah, and how easy it is to do jumps.
uh-huh. Yep.
Like, oh man, the jumping section, and Phil even said, oh man, hey, the jumping works perfectly
One of the
fine.
worst fucking games I've ever played in my life.
Don't go this way.
It's right up there with Spider-Man. So, when we get to the Firebomb Archer and the Deaf guy, there's a room to the left. That's the alternate route to get to the Archer.
No, the alternate route to get to the archer is just running straight from the crystal instead
Oh.
of taking a right.
Right. But I'm Tish.
Oh yeah, that guy down there though isn't infested. He has ears. He's just blind.
Okay.
Yeah, so he heard Phil coming that time.
Wow, look, you did something!
Yeah, yay, there was something he could do.
Work.
I like how Phil would even say like, "Oh man, nothing I could do," and then do something, and then not comment on it.
There, fuck you.
I still don't know who he's talking about.
I can't believe he died to a fucking jump puzzle.
Yes,
There,
I played
great
Mario.
job. You happy now, assholes?
and he's still
What a
wearing the
bunch
medium
of
armor. That's how much,
cocksuckers.
or medium weight. You can jump that entire thing with wearing heavy armor, like when you're when you're in the yellow for weight. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
What? How the fuck did he know I was there?
Because you can't stealth him. These guys always know you're coming. Because the enemies, every single enemy is programmed differently as far as behavior goes. Every single one. And that's actually something that the developers touted, is every single enemy has unique behaviors.
You do mean like every individual instance of an enemy and not just like, okay, these shield guys act like this, these deaf guys act
Oh.
like that?
No. I mean that the different enemy types are programmed differently.
Alright.
So all the shield guys have like the same, but the mini shield guys don't have the same as the big shield guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna comment on all the things
Fucking
Phil
do
could be doing in this
something.
scenario instead of just waiting like a moron. He could
Do
use the gauntlet to
something.
shoot him. He could use the shotgun to shoot him. He could throw a
Oh
bomb
my
behind the shield. He could attack under the shield. He could equip the clawfinger and attack over the shield. He could kick him to move the shield out of the way. He could change the gauntlet so that it shoots poison mist. He could adapt the gauntlet so it shoots a flamethrower. He could change the gauntlet
Do
so he throws a
something.
turret behind the guy to shoot him in the back. He could change the
Oh,
gauntlet so it
shield
fires a
break, of
quake
course.
that hits below the guy and knocks him over. He could use the upgraded version of the clawfinger to sprout up a scythe below him and knock him to the floor.
Do something.
He could do a running jump at him to pin the guy to the
Do
floor and hit him.
something.
He could equip a different thing on the gauntlet, so it's a flamethrower or a poison mist or just a fire
my
blast
God.
behind him. There are so many, and that's on top of using all of his magic spells. There are so many things he could do.
First of all, that was very impressive. Second of all, was that all off the top of your head, or did you have that written down?
That was all off the top of my head.
Holy shit.
There are so many strategies to progress in this game. Every scenario you can walk into has like 4 ways around it.
All medium.
And yet he only knows how to tap L1 or R1.
Yes.
Some people say
The game's giving him so many possibilities, and he's ignoring all of them.
We are still much.
It's so one of the reasons that the judges rebelled against Adir is because they were unhappy with his rule, but when they took over, they were just as equally horrible tyrants as Adir was.
That's where I jumped.
Hey, you got a small room. Go open that door.
Yes, he actually could do that.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
A year later, I'm still not prepared.
Yep. Why didn't you use Quake?
Goodbye. Yeah, the ram ability is good against these assholes.
We can leave now?
You gotta be kidding me. Another one of these. Are they out of their minds?
If only there was
Another one.
a million easier ways to deal with him.
For the record, you don't need to go
Yeah,
back into
fucking
your
seriously,
lists. I don't want to put you through that strain again.
Yeah, yeah.
I cannot get
Maybe
any
if I wrote
solid
them
hits
down.
on these. They block everything.
Except your gun.
What the hell? He ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and now he's gonna reset. I found out that this isn't even all that
Fucking
uncommon in games.
Are you fucking joking? He
Like, people in the
ran
comments
away,
section listed that Phil later
disappeared,
deleted, listed so many
reappeared, and
modern
had
games
full
that use
fucking
that.
health?
Kiting has been around
What?
since
Did you
forever,
guys just see
and
that?
the game developers
You guys will have
implemented
to have seen that.
a way around that.
You guys seriously had to adjust.
Turns out you can't just choose the enemies.
What the fuck? Kind of game. That's something I
can't
would
choose
expect
the
in a
enemies.
fucking
What the
NES
fuck?
game. NES. That's like
So,
Ninja Gaiden
Phil never
move
played
right
Final
there.
Fantasy 12 or
What
Bound
kind
by
of a
Flame
fucking
or
amateur
World
night
of
game
Warcraft or
design is
anything.
this?
For the record, the
This game is
developers actually did fix that
garbage.
slightly later, to where the enemies they
Garbage.
get a lot more better timed anyway with how they despawn and respawn. Because one of them did that to me. He ran back to his spawn point, but the game automatically unlocked me from the enemy. Then when I locked back on, he was at full health again.
Amateur now.
This also isn't the first time we've seen an
now.
enemy despawn and respawn in front of Phil.
No, it is not.
Look at this.
Yep.
He's
Look what
running.
happened.
Look.
Now, it should
Wait,
be very
hold on.
obvious to everyone what's going to happen if you attack an enemy who's in the middle of respawning. Shouldn't it be obvious what causes that crash, though? Like, oh man, I attacked an enemy that they obviously thought I wouldn't be able to attack at that point.
When Phil couldn't do any of the things you listed to kill that one enemy, you honestly think he can put together the common sense to figure out why they crashed?
My
I guess not.
God. I don't think I want to play this
You know what's
game
funny is if
anymore.
you play Lords of the Fallen and then experiment with all the gauntlet
I
and all the magic and
seriously don't
everything,
think I wanna play
you're
this
just gonna
game
watch these
anymore.
videos back and get even more mad.
What the fuck?
Because you'll be like, no way, these guys
What?
are so easy to kill.
What?
This is Drek.
It is.
Oh my god.
How would you rate this as far
What
as
the
terrible Phil
hell am
playthroughs
I
go?
Oh,
playing?
I was going to say, you mean the game or Phil's playthrough?
Let's go with Phil's playthrough to start.
This is actually one of the hardest ones to sit through, especially towards the end, where you have almost everything unlocked.
Yeah, and yet it's the shortest. It doesn't even come anywhere close to
game
the
is
other, like the other
designed
games.
so badly that if you call it out on its bullshit and follow the buggy parts, the game will crash.
Buggy. That certainly wasn't pre-programmed in.
Get the fuck over it, Phil. Continue playing.
Oh my god.
You know what's even better? Phil's not even at the halfway mark yet.
Jesus Christ.
In all my
Does he
years
still-
Yeah.
playing these games, I've never seen anything like this before.
All right, let's
No
see.
game ever crashed before.
I've
Phil
never
still has
seen
that fucking
anything like what I
banner
just
on his
witnessed
webpage,
stream
on
with
his
you
on his
guys.
channel page.
I
So here,
have never
full game
seen
playthroughs.
That
Bullshit.
is an
Live
incredible
commentary.
lack
I
of
guess you can say
care.
Shitty Dicks'
That's what that
commentary. So there, you got 1 for 2
That's
right now.
just-
No
what
bullshit.
the fuck,
Eh.
dude?
1 for 3. Good job, Phil.
I
You
just-
fucking fail as a
I-
YouTube Let's
Are
Player.
you kidding?
And I'm this close to saying you fucking fail in
Are
life,
you
too.
kidding?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, wait a minute. Live commentary is no
What?
longer true because he uploaded that Christmas special
And
where
no,
he
the
added
best part about all
post commentary
this,
over things.
Keep in mind, right, is that I have to start the whole dungeon over because I haven't hard saved since the beginning of the dungeon.
Yes, you did.
Machinima has the shittiest expectations and standards. The shittiest.
Yeah. I like how Phil says I have to start the whole dungeon over. He made no progress. If he runs straight from where the crystal was, it would take him 10 seconds.
Wow, I have to redo 15 minutes of progress. It's not like I do this for a fucking living, so I shouldn't be bitching about it.
How could you defend a game like this?
When I was playing JRPGs, I lost hours of progress that I had to redo.
What?
Just because of how those systems usually work with their saves.
What?
That also happened to Phil when he was playing one of the Final Fantasy games.
Seriously, watch.
He was out grinding for several hours, then he got killed, and lost all that progress.
Good, go fuck himself.
But that's not trash. He's only been playing for 7 hours.
It feels like an eternity.
Yeah. And I mean, I know I said only 7 hours, but the other playthroughs were so much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Metal Gear Solid 3, he spent, 19 hours on that?
Yeah, if you can believe it. Because he's like, no, I didn't actually play for 9 hours, guys. It's really only like 4. I just left it on.
Oh, yeah, remember how long it took him for Metroid Prime?
Do the whole thing. Look.
Oh, God.
Like, nearly 20 or so, I think?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Just keep running straight, no. You know, if you draw out a map, you would even, in your head even, you would find out that this loops all the way back. Because he just turned right 3 times, now he turned right a 4th time.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you be like, okay, I died, there's multiple paths, let me see. Maybe the experience isn't worth it at this point because it takes forever to level.
Jump.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be like, let me see what it's like if I go this way?
I don't know if I want to play this anymore.
You know what's even better is that guy with the giant shield wasn't even leading to the area you had to progress. The area where you need to go to progress was past the jump. It was the area that led lower.
Wow, 2-inch fall doom.
This game is a piece of fucking shit, and I'm not
Suicide's terrible, but now I'm gonna make a video about Robin Williams' death and monetize it for everyone.
I refuse to play it. I refuse to waste my time.
Oh wow, way to be a paragon there, Phil. I refuse.
I'm done.
I'm a staunch defender. You'll never see me touch this again.
It does not.
I mean, guess to be
deserve
fair,
my
you
time.
did, but
a game
way to
so
stand up.
Care put into
For
it.
just a
game
fucking
with this many
game.
bugs. A game with this much bullshit. This game is
Phil's playthrough
shit.
really didn't deserve our time.
And
A
there's no
playthrough with this much bullshit, a playthrough with this much bitching, a playthrough with this terrible commentary.
With the badness of what the fucking game is.
I was honestly thinking about going to GameStop and getting this used.
Fuck this piece of shit.
And now I'm thinking about going out and buying it regularly so I can give the developers money.
Yeah.
Sorry, developers.
Yeah. Do you have a PS4 or Xbox One?
PS4.
Okay, that's when I got it on.
Unfucking-believable.
Yes. On the plus side, Jack 2 is gonna look so good by comparison. It's like, oh man, now I can't wait to get back to that Phil playthrough.
Why isn't he equipping the gun with the fire rune so it deals damage, you idiot?
There are so many ways around everything, and he ignores all of them. I can't believe it. He didn't even try that healing pool once.
I was waiting for you to stop after like the 5th thing you listed, but you just kept going. I'm like, holy shit, he is really fucking up this game if there's this many options.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that a little bit ago, where I was trying to come up with different ways, so... And then I kind of forgot some of them.
You forgot some of them, and there was still more you could have told. Unbelievable.
There was.
Seriously, this was one of the hardest videos to sit through. It was unbelievably terrible. And it's so odd coming back to the video after having watched it originally with no knowledge of the game whatsoever beforehand, and then coming back to that same video and realizing just how much there was really to do. How brain damaged do you have to be? This is why in video games like Batman Arkham City and Shadows of Mordor, they constantly show you the prompts to this is how you jump on a grog. This is how you counter an attack. This is how you beat a guy with a knife. It's the same reason why they have this stuff. It's just, ugh.